Okay, good afternoon mga kapatid, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the APO Telemed Roadshow.
Good
Can you hear me
afternoon,
okay?
sis. Yes.
Yeah, can you hear me okay? Parang nakakarinig ako ng static lines.
Maybe we should.
Hello, Sis Jenny.
Maybe you should unmute all of us.
Okay.
Yeah. Two to 3 p.m. lang naman to.
Hello, Sis Jenny.
Okay, looks like marami pang nagjo-join. Yes, kamusta Brad Ed. Hi everyone, I'm Sis Jenny from Sigma Chapter. So, and I'll be one of your hosts this afternoon. We also have Brad Ed who will help me out. Brad Ed, magpakilala ka naman please.
Hello po. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ed. I'm also co-hosting this launching. So, welcome po sa inyong lahat. Welcome po. Nag-ano pa ako, nag-Amerikana pa ako. Pansin nyo naman. Pero naka-shorts sa
Oo
baba.
nga, gwapo-gwapo mo ngayon ha.
Naka-shorts sa baba, naka-shorts. Okay, so
maybe we can start na.
Oo, tingin ko.
Ready na ba lahat? Excited na malaman kung ano yung project natin, kung ano yung service natin para sa lahat ng ating mga kapatid sa NCR and NCR Plus Bubble? Okay, to start, may we call on Sis Kay to lead the prayer for the invocation. Sis Kay is from APO Epsilon Psi, batch 2005, former GLC and former regional director for Collegiate North Luzon Administrative Region, year 2017 to 2019. She's also the National Vice President for Sorority Affairs and Trustee for developmental year 2019 to present, 2021. So, Sis Kay, are you ready?
Yes, sis.
Okay, thank you.
Heavenly Father, we praise you for timely touching our hearts to maximize technology in a manner where we could pursue our advocacy to serve and reach other people, maybe personally or virtually. Lord, we deeply beseech your mercy and power of healing for the people gravely affected by this pandemic. May you cast all the physical, psychological, and emotional sufferings of your children by laying your mending hands and lifting their spirits. Endless gratitude and unceasing appreciation to our Alpha Phi Omega brothers and sisters who initiated, planned, and volunteered in imparting their wisdom for the launching of APO Telemedicine. May you always keep us safe and healthy, especially our families and brave frontliners. All for the glory of your name, Jesus Christ. Amen. Hello?
I-mute ko lang po yung yung iba na hindi po nagsasalita So thank you Sis
Yo,
Kay.
gusto ko pag stop video yung picture ko. Bakit laging imus-is?
Thank you Sis Kay for that for leading us in prayer. Now naman po, tawagin po natin si Sis Ansari to lead us in the Muslim prayer naman po.
Hello, good afternoon again, brothers and sisters, and Alpha Phi Omega, and Assalamu alaikum to all of us. put ourselves in the presence of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Arrahmanirrahim. Malik yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for giving me the chance to lead the prayer.
Thank you, Sis Ansari, for
Welcome po.
leading us in that prayer also. Ngayon naman po, let's prepare ourselves for the national anthem.
Okay, thank you, Brad Ed, for playing the national anthem. Now, may we call on Sis Nadia for the Scout Oath.
Hello. Let us raise our right hand for the Scout Oath and Law. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, the Republic of the Philippines, and to obey the Scout Law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Nadia. Now, let me call on Sis Nancy Go to lead us in our loyalty pledge.
Okay, pa-unmute naman. Together, please remain to raise our right hand as we say, as we recite our pledge of loyalty. If you work for a man, in heaven's name, work for him, speak will of him, and stand by the institution he represents. Remember, an ounce of loyalty is worth a pound of cleverness. If you must grow, condemn, and eternally find fault, why resign your position? And when you are outside, damn to your heart's content, as long as you are part of this institution, do not condemn it. If you do, the first high wind that comes along will blow you away, and probably you will never know why. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
Thank you, Sis Nancy. So, mag-mute na ulit tayo. Now, allow me to call the project sponsor of this project, the person behind this project. Uh, the She's a very energetic woman. She is the current National Executive Vice President of the APO National Council, former chairperson of the Commission of Membership. She is from ETA chapter, ka-chapter ko. And she is our project steering committee chair. She will be once we go live, she will be the operations head. And also she is the project sponsor of this project. And this project is very, very close to her heart because she can relate to a lot of the plights of a lot of Filipinos because of this pandemic, especially because her son, John Paul, who is also a APO member from PAI, is actually a doctor of medicine. I don't know if that's common knowledge to everyone. So allow me to welcome the very energetic project sponsor, Sis Norma Singson de Leon.
Thank you. Thank you very much for the very generous introduction, Brad Ed. Hindi ko yata ma-deserve yan. I'm humbled. Anyway, good afternoon, my dear brothers and sisters in Alpha Phi Omega. Never have I personally witnessed a greater challenge to humanity and to our beloved Alpha Phi Omega than the present pandemic we are facing. News of illness and death of members of family, friends, and loved ones are a constant in our mobile phones, chat groups, and social media timelines. Suffering, who are challenged to be served. No one is more deserving of quality and compassionate service than our very own. The APO Telemed is a very ambitious project, but we are confident that this will be successful because we are all united behind it. Many brothers and sisters have signified their support to this project. Only yesterday, the Administrative Region of North America through Brad June Cristobal and the Administrative Council of North America through Brad June De Castro committed to partner with us in this endeavor. Well, I have also talked with the new General Secretary of the past National Presidents League. And he said that they are very willing to support also this project. And we have here also Brad Rod Mapoy. And thank you, Brad Rod, for joining us today. We are counting on your support. We are also proud to inform you that 36 brothers and sisters in the medical profession, most of them experts in their respective fields of specialization, have volunteered to help. Thank you, brothers and sister doctors. The life of this project is you. We also now have 20 volunteer nurses from here and abroad, 8 information and technology or IT experts, and many administrative and staff volunteers. I am awed at your industry, perseverance, and commitment. Thank you very much. This project is not only in good hands, but will soar to great heights because of the dedicated and very capable brothers and sisters working hard to make this succeed. Someone above must be helping us, smiling and very pleased. Let us not be complacent, however. Let us push and continue to work hard. A component of this project is the distribution of care kits and lending of oxygen tanks to serve as lifeline for those sourcing their regular supply. This we will need donations from our kind and generous brothers and sisters. This noble project is a work in progress and is far from perfect. Nonetheless, the three main proponents, as well as numerous supporters, saw the urgency that we commence ASAP. Every day we miss may be critical to our brethren in need. Improvements will surely come along the way. Any suggestions, even if unsolicited, can be directly addressed to the three proponents, and we will keep an open mind. We dream for this project to last beyond the COVID scourge, as it is a fact that sooner or later, we will all need the services of a doctor. As of now, however, we are looking at 1 year as a duration of this project, subject to quarterly reviews. Indeed, our APO spirit continues to inspire us to work hard and contribute what we can to be of service, not only to others, but more so to our brothers and sisters and their loved ones. Our resolve to fight will be ironclad, and we will defeat this pandemic together because we are APO, and all APO members know how to fight, win, and win big time. With constant prayers and active service, let us continue to believe and not forget. We will hold hands as we sing our APO toast song and exclaim at the end, may we always be. Thank you to all our volunteers. Thank you to all our supporters and partners. Long live Alpha Phi Omega. Thank you very much. Good afternoon.
Maraming salamat, Sis Norma. Palakpakan naman natin si Sis Norma. Kahit na virtual lang, madidinig naman ata natin yung mga palakpakan.
Virtual clap.
Yep. Ayan. Okay. So thank you again, Sis Norma. Okay, just like any other companies, hindi siya nabubuo o hindi maganda yung patakbo if walang vision statement, mission statement, and goals and objective. So, this serves as a guide ng buong company, di ba? So, for APO Telemed, our vision statement is hope in difficulties, the APO lifeline. And our mission statement is, Brad Ed, would you like to read the mission statement of our Telemed?
Yes, no? Thank you, Sis Jenny. So, our mission statement is to provide compassionate and accessible healthcare to every Filipino in the spirit of leadership, friendship, and service. And for this, so yun yung sa, that's the mission and vision of APO Telemedicine as an organization. But in this project, specifically for the project, meron din tayong goal and objective for the project, and that is to provide assistance to our brothers and sisters and immediate family members and help decongest hospitals of non-critical cases which could be managed at home. So the project itself serves meron tayong dalawang service na ginagawa dito. We are serving brothers and sisters, members of Alpha Phi Omega, and also we're serving our society because we want to help decongest hospitals. So in doing that, nakakatulong tayo sa communities natin. So we are not just serving members, but also the rest of the community, the Philippines, essentially. So yun po, no? Sis Jenny, sino naman ang mga tao behind this project? Baka pwede mong ipakilala.
Sure, Brad Ed. Okay. Nag-agree ako doon sa statement kanina ni Sis Norma, na sabi niya earlier na this is a very ambitious project. Pero this will not be a success kung walang mga tao behind this project. Wala siyang makakatulong. So allow me to introduce this key people na magli-lead sa atin para maging successful itong project. So let me start with, of course, the yung pinaka-sponsor ng ating project, which is Sis Norma Singson de Leon. Sis Norma is from ETA chapter.
Hello, brothers and sisters. Okay na.
Yep, opo. Sis Norma is from ETA chapter, our National Executive Vice President, a former chair of the Commission on Membership. She's also a lawyer by profession, and she's the part of the chair steering committee of this and the operations head of this telemedicine project. Okay. So next is Sis Edna, Dr. Edna Corpuz-Navallo. She's also from ETA, batch 1976. Sorry, Sis Edna, sabi mo pala kanina, wag na i-mention yung batch mo, no? Nandito sa notes ko, hindi ko siya na-delete. Okay, so she's from
Okay lang,
ETA.
kabatch. Okay lang, kabatch ko si Attorney Norma.
Matanda ako sa'yo.
Pero hindi naman halata, 'di ba? Hindi halata na from sila batch. Tingnan niyo naman yung mga pictures, very alluring yung picture na binigay sa atin ni Sis ni Sis Edna. So she's also the first VP sorority first vice president for sorority affairs of APO Philippines, the founding president of ETA Sorority Alumni Association. Again, she's also part of the steering committee. She's also in charge for the volunteer doctors. Siya po yung nangalap or nag-invite ng mga volunteer doctors natin. She's a practicing OB/GYN in St. Luke's and the Los Santos Medical Center. She's also a life member of our beloved fraternity and sorority. Okay. Next, member of the steering committee, syempre ang nag-iisa at gwapong-gwapong RD ng NCR, which is Brad Archie Bugarin. Okay, see, Brad Archie is from batch 2001 of Alpha Delta. He's also the Vice President External of Alpha Delta Alumni Association, and we all know that he is also the current regional director of NCR or NCAR. He is also a businessman, owner of iService Global Business Solutions, which is an IT company, a board of director and CFO. Ito yung trivia sa lahat. He worked for Disney pala for 10 years. Say hi naman to our brothers and sisters, Brad Archie.
Hello, Brads and Sis. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Thank you.
Tol.
Yan po yung ating gwapong-gwapong RD ng NCAR. Okay, ang next member of the steering committee, ang magandang si Sis Nancy Go. Okay, Sis Nancy Go. She's the current regional director of the Eastern Visayas Administrative Region, or EVAR for short, EVAR. And she's also a registered nurse. Sorry, Sis Nancy, hindi ko ata na-take down yung iyong chapter and batch. Say hi naman to everyone, please.
Hello everyone, I am Sis Nancy Go, Ayotaro, batch 95. Magandang hapon.
Thank you, Sis Nancy. And last but not the least, sorry. Sis Gina, Liza Jimenez. So she's a graduate from University of the Philippines, Tacloban, with a degree and bachelor in business administration, major in accounting. She's a banker by profession. She's from Theta Zeta, batch 86. She was the GLC in 1988 and the organizer and charter president of APO Theta Zeta Alumni Association. Currently, she's the provincial coordinator of Missionary Missionary Families of Christ in Leyte. Okay, say hi to everyone, Sis Gina.
Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, brothers and sisters.
Okay, so sila po yung mga, kumbaga, leader ng, or mga, ang brain ng itong APO Telemed project natin. So palakpakan po natin yung ating mga members ng steering committee.
Virtual
Thank
clap,
you.
virtual clap.
Yes. Bagsakan mo na isang virtual clap dyan, Brad Ed.
Yan.
Okay, next slide.
Oh, so at akin ata to.
Oo, since ikaw ang project manager, I think it would be best na ikaw mag-explain nito.
Okay, so konting background lang mga kapatid, ano? Ang APO Telemedicine ay may 5 components. So isa sa components nito ang process. So may grupo tayo na responsible para ayusin ang proseso ng APO Telemedicine. Mula sa pasyente hanggang sa pag-fill out niya ng form, hanggang sa ma-schedule siya ng teleconsultation sa doktor. May proseso tayong ginawa doon at may grupo tayo na gumawa niyan. Pinapangunahan ni Sis Mariam Kadem, napapakilala natin mamaya. Another component of the project is technology. So, itong project na to, dahil remote, basically, hindi na kailangang pumunta ang pasyente sa doktor. Makakakuha na siya ng tulong, konsulta, reseta, lumang tulong. So, kailangan nating gamitin ang technology para sa project na to. So, may grupo din tayo na minanage ang technology gaya ng Google Forms, ang Zoom, at other messenger platforms. So, ginagamit natin lahat yan. Bagamat libre, ginawa natin yan. Ang ginamit natin ng resourcefulness ng pagiging APO para magamit natin ang mga platforms na to ng libre. Hindi na masyadong kailangang bawas bale sa gastusin natin. Kasi marami tayong kailangang pagtuunan ng atensyon. Another component sa project is training and communication. So dahil meron tayong ginawang proseso, meron tayong technology, meron tayong kailangang matutunan. Kasi kaya kailangang i-train ng mga tao. At meron din tayong communication, mga announcements, mga posts sa social media, ginagawa din natin yan para mapalaganap natin ang kaalaman tungkol sa project. Isa sa pinakamalaking component din ng project ay ang volunteers naman. So ang project na to, bagamat pinapangunahan tayo ng marami namang mga kwalipikado at mga magagaling na project steering committee, ang project na to ay hindi aandar kung walang volunteers. At kami sa project team, lubos-lubos ang aming pasasalamat, no? Lampas langit ang aming pasasalamat sa mga volunteers. Volunteer na doktor, nurse, mga admin. So lahat ng mga tumutulong para sa project naglaan ng oras para mag-offer ng consultation hours para sa mga magiging pasyente natin. So yan, malaking bagay po yan. Hindi aandar ang project na ito kung wala yan. So maraming salamat po. Now, ang panghuli, pero isa sa pinaka-importante din ay ang finance. So ang project na to, natural, merong mga gastusin at meron tayong team na nagmamanage ng finances ng project na pinapangunahan naman ni Brad Archie Bugarin, ang ating makisig na RD ng NCAR. So yan po ang components ng project. Ano ang next slide natin, Sis Jenny?
Okay, next slide would be the project structure.
Okay. Sige. So, akin din ito, no?
Yes, please.
So, konting lang, background lang din sa lahat. para mapaliwanag namin sa inyo kung paano namin ini-implement ang project, gumawa kami ng project structure. Kumbaga, inorganisa namin ang mga tao na tumutulong para ma-implement ang project. So, pinapangunahan nga tayo, gaya ng nabanggit kanina ng ating project steering committee, na nandyan sila Sis NOrma, si Sis Nana, si Brad Archie, si Sis Nancy at si Sis Gina. Sila ang steering committee. So, kumbaga, para silang board ng project. Sila ang nagbibigay ng direksyon sa project. Galing sa grupo na yan, si Sis NOrma naman ang tumayong project sponsor. So, siya ang pinaka sponsor ng project. Kumbaga, pagdating sa mga desisyon sa project, pagkatapos mapagkasunduan sa steering committee, si Sis NOrma ang nagbibigay ng desisyon at direksyon. Kung meron ding mga pagkakataon na kung hindi naman kailangang iakyat pa sa steering committee, nadidesisyonan na rin ni Sis NOrma, lalo na very dedicated siya at binibigay niya ang kanyang oras at dito sa project na to. And then, sa baba ni Sis NOrma, andyan naman ako bilang project manager. So, bilang project manager, ako ay ako ang tumutulong, no, sa project. Kumbaga, ako ay utusan. Ako ang tagapaalala na sa mga bagay na kailangan naming tapusin. Ako ang kumbaga katulong para ma-implement ang project. Isang malaking component ng project, gaya ng nabanggit ko kanina, ay ang volunteers. So, andyan po sa volunteers ang grupo ng mga doktor. So, andyan po si Sis Nana, isa sa core members ng project na very, very napakasipag din sa project sa paghanap ng mga volunteer doctors. Tinutulungan din siya dyan ni Brad Archie sa pagre-recruit ng mga doctors. Si Sis Nancy Go naman din, isa sa project steering committee members din natin. Siya din ang responsible sa recruitment ng nurses. At Sis Gina naman ang responsible sa recruitment ng administrators. Now, another component, gaya nga ng nabanggit ko kanina, ay ang process at ang technology. Pinapangunahan naman ni Sis Mariam Kadem. Siya po ang gumawa ng Google form na gagamitin ng ating mga pasyente para i-fill out, para makakuha sila ng appointment sa ating mga doctors para sa teleconsultation. So, gamit ang Google Forms at ang Zoom, nagawan po ng proseso at naayos po natin ang ating resources in terms of technology sa tulong ni Sis Mariam Kadem. Si Sis Mariam Kadem ay sis na based siya sa Bahrain. So, ang project na to ay international. Sa training and communication nga, yan ang nasabi ko kanina, no? Isang malaking component din sa project na nandiyan naman si Sis Du na tumutulong din sa atin sa training and communication. So, etong project na to, gaya ng sa the natural nature of a project, merong simula at may katapusan kasi project siya. Hindi naman siya forever kasi project nga siya. Pero, dahil may katapusan ng project, magta-transition ang project to operation. So pagkatapos itayo ang project, magiging operational na siya. At binuo din namin ang structure ng APO Telemedicine operational structure. So yung kaninang steering committee, makikita nyo ngayon, naging APO Telemedicine board na. Ang project sponsor, naging head of operation na si Sis NOrma. May grupo tayo na tinawag nating front-end operation group na pinapangunahan ni Sis Gina. So ang front-end operation group, may 3 components yan. Andyan ang teleconsultation na minamanage din ni Sis Gina, ang mga schedule, ang pag-organize ng matching ng pasyente sa doktor. So yan, si Sis Gina ang nagmamanage niyan. May mga kasama siya dyan ng mga volunteers. May component din ang front-end operation na tinatawag nating distribution, kung saan nagdi-distribute tayo ng care packages So, may mga pinamimigay tayong care packages sa tulong ng ating mga donors and sponsors na tumutulong sa project. Etong distribution naman, minamanage naman ni Brad Archie Bugarin. And then later on, magkakaroon tayo ng health education component sa front-end operation ng APO Telemedicine. Ito ay mga webinars kung saan pwedeng tayong makapag-share ng mga informasyon para maiwasan natin ang COVID at iba pang mga sakit. At kung ano pa man, ano pa man ang pwede nating i-share in terms of health education. Tapos, sa likod ng lahat ng yan, meron tayong tinatawag na back-end operation group. Andyan po ang recruitment group kung saan tuloy-tuloy ang pagre-recruit ng mga volunteers. So sa doctors, andyan po si Sis Nana. Walang kapagurang nagre-recruit ng mga doktor. Si Sis Nancy din sa nurses at si Sis Gina naman sa admins. Sa training naman, andyan si Brad Rickson Malaluan. Ino-offer niya ang kanyang expertise sa paggawa ng mga trainings. Nakikipag-coordinate siya sa recruitment group para mag-schedule ng mga trainings sa mga bagong volunteers. Andyan din si Sis Jenny, ang aking magandang partner na host ngayon, si Sis Jenny San Andres. Siya ang responsible naman sa communication. Yung mga post natin na unti-unti nang naglalabasan mula kagabi. So kanina nabanggit ko nga si Sis Mariam Kadem, ang responsible ng technology at process. Siya din ng pagdating ng operations, siya naman ang magmamanage ng IT support. Sa finance, andyan po si Brad Archie Bugarin. At sa procurement at inventory, ito ay under ng grupo ni Brad Archie Bugarin. Meron tayong balang araw magkakaroon tayo ng procurement. So may mga supplies tayong bibilhin. At syempre yung mga supplies na yon, kailangan natin i-manage ang inventaryo nun. So may grupo tayong responsible para i-manage yan. At nandyan si Sis Shell Maldonado at si Sis Josie Taniedo. So sila po ang nandyan, no? At syempre, para sa transparency ng buong project, para malinaw at siguradong maayos ang operation ng APO Telemedicine, andyan po ang audit na pinapangunahan po ni Sis Jane Ibay. So yan po ang ating operational structure. Sana po ay na katulong para maintindihan natin kung paano natin to ino-operate. Okay, Sis Jenny?
Maraming salamat, Brad Ed. Ngayon, mas malinaw na para sa lahat ng nandito ngayon sa Zoom meeting kung paano ba nag-ooperate or paano mag-work itong project na to. Let's go to the exciting part. Paano ba natin ma-avail yung service na ito? So, we want to call Sis Mariam. Para i-share naman sa atin kung paano yung process flow or how does the telemedicine work para sa ating lahat. Sis Mariam?
Yes, sis. Hi, good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Good morning dito sa akin. Okay, Sis Mariam po, from Tata Zeta, 2003A. I'm under Sis Gina's team. So kami po yung naggawa ng process flow and yung nag-isip ng system na pwede nating magamit. Free system lang muna. As we go on, we'll see kung kaya nating kumuha ng mas magandang system para mas makapagbigay tayo ng better service for our brothers and sisters. So for now, i-discuss ko po kung paano natin maa-avail yung telemedicine consultation natin. The main players for this process are the patient, the nurse, the doctor, and my back-end din ang admins, syempre. So, we will start. Bali mag-uumpisa po ito from the Google form. So, paano kayo makakakuha ng appointment? Paano nyo mamimit ang doctor? We will be posting, our communication team will be posting, will be disseminating the information or i-share po natin yung Google link, Google Form link. So, yung link po na yon, yan po ang lalabas, the Telemed for APO and family. So, from that form, we will take all your information, lahat po ng medical background ng patient, yung nararamdaman nila. So this form po, actually hindi lang naman ako ang gumawa nito. This is a collaboration of doctors and nurses. Kung ano yung mga information na gusto nilang makuha at malaman from the patient. So this is a very important form kasi from that, doon na magbe-base si doctor kung ano ang kailangan niyang i-prepare bago niya ma-meet si patient. So wala pa tayong hindi pareho ng ospital na nami-meet muna ni nurse and then tatanong yung vital signs and everything. So kailangan po pag fill up ang form na ito, we have to be honest. We have to be very honest kung ano yung ilalagay nating nararamdaman natin para malaman ng doktor kung paano nila i-approach yung concern nyo sa health nyo. And then once we receive the form, it will be processed by the admins and the nurses will receive it. Matatanggap ito ng ating mga nurses and then they will do the summarizing. So kaya kailangan namin ng nurses. Admin can do all those administrative jobs, clerical, pero our nurses are important part of this process kasi sila po yung nagsa-summary. Pag nakita nyo po kasi ang form natin, it will look like madaming tanong. So we cannot give this to the doctor para basahin pa nila. So our nurses will summarize it, and then yung summarize ng nurses, ito po ang makakarating sa ating doctors. Para hindi na mahirapan si doctor na basahin pa kung ano yung mga sagot ni patient. So our consultation is only 20 minutes. Each patient will be given 20 minutes. And then, kunwari pag nagpasa na po kayo ng form, we will try our best na by the next day, within 24 hours or the next day is makakuha ng appointment ang mga patients natin. Clarify ko lang ulit, our patients are for the COVID-19 related po muna tayo. So those who are having symptoms, mild to moderate kung kaya, and then doon lang po muna nagfo-focus ito. Maybe you'll maisip ng iba na telemedicine, it will work on all the health issues nating lahat. So pag open nyo po ng form, mostly ng questions doon is COVID related dahil we wanted to decongest the hospitals. We wanted to help kasi parang those sickness na mamamanage naman sa bahay, we will try our best, our doctors to help na lang kasi hindi na, since nagkakaroon ng problema ngayon dyan sa Pilipinas, finding a good hospital. So once we'll go ahead. Once ma-process na po ito ni nurse, we will get an appointment for the doctor and the patient. So as I said, hopefully hindi tayo super full, hindi masyadong madami ang pumasok na request, na responses. So gagawa namin ng paraan na at least 24 hours by the next day is meron ng appointment. So each patient with the doctor, the consultation is 20 minutes. Once magka-appointment na po ang patient, we will be sending the link, the Zoom link. Sa Zoom po ang magiging meeting ni doctor and ni patient. So sa Zoom, there is something we call breakout room. So wag po tayong mag-alala, hindi madaming tao. It will be the doctor and the patient only. Each breakout room will have one doctor and one patient only. Hindi siya ganito na sobrang dami tayo na makakarinig. So there will be privacy between the doctor and the patient. We also made sure na pinag-aralan din ng lahat ng players ng project na ito na we are still in compliance of the privacy law. Syempre kasi patient pa rin po yun. Kahit broads and sis, especially they are broads and sis. And then so for all the patients, we are asking na magkaroon ng Zoom kasi yun talaga ang gagamitin. At least very siguro sa internet, maybe we need to compromise yung magkaroon ng magandang internet para at least makausap niya yung doctor ng maayos. Since 20 minutes lang siya, hindi masayang yung oras. And then after kapag nagkausap na sila ni doc, after 20 minutes, there will be prescriptions. After their session, kapag may prescription si doc, laboratory report, laboratory request if needed, ipapadala din po namin yun. As per our doctors, tinatanggap na rin ngayon sa ating sa mga pharmacy, yung sa ibang pharmacy, yung kahit screenshot lang or photo or kahit text lang ng prescription. So it will help. It will help kung kailangan. So prescriptions will be sent like maybe the same day. The same day, within the day, not after the session po, hindi agad-agad. It's within the day. Ito-try po namin ang best, ang pinakamaaga na may papadala namin. But we assure you na lahat ng prescriptions will be sent within the day after the consultation with the doctor. From here, may nakikita, okay, after the prescription, yun na po yun. Bali, yun lang ang process natin, whole process natin how to avail this one. Makikita nyo po sa chart, merong maintenance fee. Maintenance fee, why? Because our APO members, yung mga family members like direct members, family like nanay, tatay, the same household po, same household, even your drivers, nannies, pwede po yun as long as the same household. Kapatid, anak, this one will have to pay 200, a very minimal payment of 200 pesos para na rin sa ating administrative fees. And then APO members will be free. So sa chart, sa form po natin, maybe you're asking, paano nyo malalaman na hindi naman siya APO or family member lang siya? Sa Google form po, meron po yung mga questions connected to that. So malalaman namin kung sino yung members lang at sino yung members and sino yung family kamag-anak lang. And then the payment will be through GCash. There will be a specific GCash na isi-send namin yung GCash account. This will be through email. Isi-send lahat yun sa patient once ma-confirm namin yung appointment with the doctor. Once may appointment na si patient, nandun lahat yung information na kailangan niyang gawin. Kung paano siya mag-enter sa Zoom, paano siya magbabayad. So, that's it. Yun na po ang process natin. So, naisip po ng team na at least we get, hindi after ng session, mapapabayaan na yung patients natin. There will be a parang pangangamusta. There will be a team na inassign po namin at the end, like maybe once a week, we wanted to get a feedback from the patients. How did they, how are they feeling na? Did they recover? Or sana nag-recover lahat? Wala naman sanang mas worse na nangyari. So hindi naman po natin pababayaan lang yung patient after that. We will go back to the broads and sis and ask them at least how are they para at least malaman natin na okay naman sila. So that's it po for the process. I hope na intindihan. I think later on we will have naman po our question and answer time para if ever may mga tanong pa for this.
Okay, thank you, Sis Mariam.
Welcome, sis.
Pero wala ata yung aking partner. Brad Ed,
andito. Anong next natin, sis?
Okay, next slide.
Sis Jenny?
Yes,
Jenny, may I make a clarification? Yung 200 pesos is the professional fee for the volunteer doctors. But they are sharing their fees. 50 pesos of which will go to the nurses, and that 30 pesos will go to add to the project. Thank you. So 150,
Wow.
130 only will go to the doctors.
Thank you po.
Okay. So thank you for the clarification.
Baka pwede ko rin i-clarify, Ed,
Opo.
that if it were a short-term project, okay, lahat libre. But we envision this to be at least 1 year and probably more. And because of that, kailangan natin magbayad ng mga Zoom fee. Ngayon kasi meron lang mga nag-donate. Yung mga nurses natin, hindi naman sila pwedeng forever volunteer. So we intend to get permanent, kahit 2 o 3 lang, to whom we will give salary for the self-sustainability of this project. O yun lang.
Thank you, Sis Edna. Okay, next slide.
Okay, may nabasa lang ako dito sa chat, no? From Beth Paas to everyone. I'm an ex-OFW from the Delta Zeta Batch 76, now senior and a retired nurse, but willing to volunteer. Uy, maganda to. So, we will get in touch with you, no? Sis Gina can reach out to Beth Paas. She is volunteering to ano. And si Sis Nancy na din ata ang nag-reach out na. So, okay na pala. Okay. So, now, I will please allow me to welcome our Sis Nana Corpuz-Navallo, one of the core members of this project. She's part of the project steering committee. She is a doctor by profession. I'm sure marami sa inyong nakakilala sa kanya. Ang walang kapagurang Sis Edna Corpuz-Navallo to give us a very inspirational message. Nakamute po kayo, Sis.
Yeah, thank you, Ed. Okay, all of our lives have changed. Yes, all of us. Coronavirus changed the world as we knew it. This pandemic has affected not only our health, but has resulted in the worst economic and social crisis in generations. Yet, shifting our mindset to a more positive outlook can help get us through these tough times. The silver lining is that we now live in a world where we can talk with friends and family virtually. Imagine if this happened during the past years when we depended on the old-fashioned telegrams and postmails to connect. I cannot imagine. Naabutan ko yun eh. No? Thus, there is still something we should be grateful for. Let us practice gratitude. Be grateful for the fact that we are alive, healthy, and breathing. Be grateful for this extra time with family and friends, even only through a virtual platform. Being challenged in life is inevitable. But we have the choice. Yes, we have the choice to decide how to react to these situations. Change the changeable and accept the unchangeable. Use this time to make a difference in our lives or in the lives of others. As a healthcare worker, I'm awed and inspired by the dedication, fearlessness, and kindness being shown by colleagues and patients alike. The sacrifices they endured with passion and compassion. We are indeed fortunate to belong to Alpha Phi Omega fraternity and sorority. Our training prepared us to become resilient, to adapt to the new normal. It equipped us to become stronger to survive whatever adversities this pandemic brings. We are indeed proud to be part of a greater community with a greater purpose, that is service. The APO Telemedicine Project is a concrete manifestation of our collective effort to be of service to the vulnerable members of our organization in particular, and the Philippine society in general. We have seen and experienced many times the amazing display of solidarity and unity of brothers and sisters in Alpha Phi Omega in times of crisis. In this APO Telemedicine, we will once again witness the collaboration of brothers and sisters from the different fields of endeavors, doctors and nurses, lawyers and businessmen, technocrats and managers, students here and abroad, spending precious time and energy, coupled with shared sense of responsibility to deliver service during this critical time. So let me end this on a note of hope. Hope can be a powerful force in this time of pandemic fear, dread, and anxiety. While there is a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, one thing is certain. We have each other as brothers and sisters in Alpha Phi Omega. Let us be each other's support system. Let our fraternal ties bind us together and be the driving force as we face the challenges with confidence and emerge victorious in the spirit of leadership, friendship, and service. So thank you very much, brothers and sisters, for your attention, for attending this roadshow of this project. And I'll say strong the circle we. Good afternoon.
Thank you, Sis Edna, for that very inspiring message. By the way, I think napansin ko sa participants, andyan po ata si Brad Mapoy, past national president. He is, I think, attending, no? I think I noticed. And also, Brad Jerry Arbis, ang APO chairman of the board. So, nandito po sila sa Zoom call natin. So, maraming salamat po for joining and supporting this project. Now, ngayon naman po, please allow me to call Brad R.G. Bugarin for a short message naman.
Hello.
Angela.
Ako na?
Okay. Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. Sorry, nasa labas ako. And, you know, I never prepare any speech even before naman. So, I just want to thank everyone for participating, and I want to acknowledge the presence of our past national president, Brad Daboy, and I think the board of trustees are here as well, Sis Christy and Sis Kay, and nandiyan din si National Executive Director, Sis Evelyn. So magandang hapon po, and the rest of the attendees. I just want to thank you all for supporting the project, especially the members, the steering committee, our project manager, Brad Ed, and the volunteers, yung mga masisipag natin na volunteers. So, ang objective po ng ating project is to help out our brothers and sisters and their family with COVID, with symptoms and mild to moderate. So, and to help out na rin yung mga hospitals natin to ease out yung ating mga hospitals. So this project is subject to expansion So we are planning to expand it, and we will let you know soon as long as na meron tayong capabilities in terms of financials, volunteers. And speaking of volunteers, I also wanted to thank the 38 doctors, alos 40 na ang volunteer natin, napakasisipag na mga doctors at saka nurses. So ayun, and I'm hoping we can support this project. And I want to thank yung participation ng ACNA and ARNA, yung ka-chapter ko, si Brad June Cristobal. They will help us in terms of sponsorship. So encouraging everyone, since this is for the benefit of us, and this is very timely kasi pandemic. So we need to help each other out. That's why we come up with this idea to form the telemedicine. So I am encouraging everyone to support this project. Of course, hindi lang yung support na in terms ng pag-volunteer. If you know somebody who can sponsor, kasi syempre this project plan is 1 year. We're planning for 1 year, and we will evaluate this every 3 months kung kaya pa natin in terms of like I said, monetary and volunteers. So I'm also calling all AAs, all BOUs to participate kahit na donations lang to support. Marami kasi tayong kailangang bilhin, like to support the operation. We will have the expenses for this, and we will have the kits for parang COVID kits or like vitamins, oximeter. We are also planning, we actually bought na the oxygen tanks, and somebody donated na rin. So maraming salamat po sa pagdodonate, and I'm encouraging to continuously support this project. So pasensya na po, hindi ko na po pa tatagalin kasi nakapila po ako biglang tumawag kasi nakapila ako sa vaccination. So again, thank you everyone, and maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang ating kapatiran. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Mag-ingat po kayo. Of course, like nangyari sa akin, tinamaan ako ng COVID last month lang. So siguro napaka-hassle magkaroon ng COVID. So mag-ingat pa rin kayo. Don't let your guard down. So yun lang po. Magandang hapon sa inyo mga kapatid.
Maraming salamat, Brad Archie.
Yes, thank you, Brad Archie, and ingat. Sorry. Go ahead, Brad Ed. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead. Pa-acknowledge pala sis Jenny ang mga former national presidents natin na nag-join.
Yes, parang nakita ko kanina yung aking favorite president. Yung binoto ko sa Jensen, Brad Roel Daboy. Say hi, hello, please. Hindi ata tayo narinig ni Brad Daboy. Okay, let's proceed with our next speaker.
Andyan din nata si National Trustee for Sorority Affairs, si Sis Christy Garcia. And andyan din si former National Executive Director, si Sis Attorney Celia Valdez. And our official representative of the Administrative Region of Europe, Sis Madel Co. And Regional Director of Region 10, Brad Doc Jeng Abadines. Uy, Region 10, taga-ron ako, taga-ano ako.
Wow, maraming salamat. Thank you for taking time out with your taking time out of your busy schedule to join us this afternoon. We appreciate po. Okay, let's proceed with our, meron pa ba tayong nakalimutan i-acknowledge, Brad Ed?
Wala na, pero napansin ko kanina sumasagad tayo sa capacity ng Zoom, no? So we are very appreciative of the support na shown to this project. No? Marami talagang nag-join, maraming na nakikibalita, and I'm sure ang susunod na dyan ang tulong na darating. So maraming salamat po for taking time to join us and for supporting this project. Okay na, Sis Jenny, next. Ano nang next natin?
Next is ang ating magandang si Sis Gina Jimenez for the closing remarks. Sis Gina, go ahead, take the floor, please.
Good afternoon, brothers and sisters. So it has been a year full of tests and crisis. Today, we have launched and made history for this collaboration of faith, technology, and healthcare in Alpha Phi Omega. Today, we made history. I would like to congratulate all of us on this successful event and to thank the steering committee headed by our sis, NOrma, representing the APO Interfaith Prayer Battalion, Brother Archie Bugarin, representing INCAR, Sis Nancy Go, representing IVAR, our APO doctors, nurses, admin ITs, and sponsors from the different chapters, alumni associations, and regions. APO Telemedicine applauds all your efforts and commitments to deliver healthcare to our brethren and their families in this time of pandemic. The commitment is evident, knowing that we all had lived to serve for years. I am truly impressed and thankful. Brothers and sisters, this is but a start. More challenges lie ahead. Significant and hard work needs to be done to see this project through. Innovations with patience and flexibility to change would be vital for all volunteers. Today has shown the intellect and unity of our brothers and sisters in order to reach out, no matter the distance, for the ultimate virtue to serve. For this, in closing, we would like to congratulate all of us for this project, APO Telemedicine. Thank you all, brothers and sisters.
Maraming salamat, Sis Gina. I think that ends our launching program. Sis Jenny, do you have any announcements?
Yep, before the announcement, gusto lang natin ipakita yung or i-inform everyone that we, as of today, we already have 40 doctor volunteers. So palakpakan po natin yung ating mga mababait na blood and sis na doctors. So we have 40 volunteers from the doctors. We also have 27 volunteers na mga nurses. Okay, and sa ating back-end team, so sama-sama na po ito. Hindi ko na pinaghiwa-hiwala yung mga departments. So we have volunteers para from the IT department, admin, sa procurement. So far, ito po yung mga taong nagtatrabaho since last week. Kailan ba natin ito inumpisahan? 2 weeks ago, no? So 2 weeks ago, ito yung mga taong nagtatrabaho na since 2 weeks ago para mag-proceed itong project. I'm lost for words. Medyo overwhelmed ako.
I can relate, sis. Also, gusto ko lang ding i-announce, no? So, we are targeting to go live on April 22. So, operational na tayo by then. Bubuksan na natin ang ating Google Forms and mga APO members and APO family members and immediate household members can then avail of this service starting April 22. So, watch out for the announcements, and one way you can you can monitor the announcements is by following our APO Telemedicine Facebook page. So like nyo po yung page na yon, yung APO Telemedicine. Search nyo lang sa Facebook, APO Telemedicine. You will be updated of any announcements regarding this project. So one is the go live on April 22. Anything else, Sis Jenny? May nakalimutan ba ako?
I think we've covered almost everything. Not almost, but everything. We've covered everything na. So yun lang po. Again, please like our page, follow, and share. Para sa mga information about this project. Okay?
Okay. So maraming salamat sa lahat for joining the Zoom call. We appreciate the support. We appreciate your presence. So maraming salamat po, and may we always be. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Bye-bye.
Gusto lang natin i-acknowledge yung umabot tayo ng 82 participants for this launch. Thank you for coming, brothers and sisters.
Thank you very much. Those who want to volunteer, please get in touch with Sis Gina. We will find something for you to do. Kailangan natin maraming tao. Thank you.
Hello, Sis Jenny. Hello,
Thank you po. Thank you.
Yes, hi, Chang.
About sa GCash, meron po tayong ilalabas na official GCash po. Maraming salamat sa support.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Please, walang group picture.
Ay, oo nga pala, no.
Sige, marami pa naman eh. Sige na, go.
Kwentuhan muna tayo, picture. Kumustahan?
Oo nga, nakalimutan natin yung picture. Ano ba yan?
Postmortem.
Board na board